Welcome to Rams OTAs recap with Maurice Jones-Drew. I'm DeMarco Farr, and they promised us Allen Robinson, but they gave us a defensive end. Good Lord, look at the size of this dude. Maurice, you said he was big. I didn't know he was going to be that big, though.
Marco, I told you. I said, down there in Duval County, I got a chance to really get to know Allen Robinson. I was like, bro, this ain't no receiver.
No.
Are you kidding me?
That's a big dude.
Yeah, and it moves like a little dude. That's the other part. So how has it been coming here, obviously going from Chicago to L.A.? I know the weather's, much better.
Man, it's been a great transition. Honestly, again, being able to join this culture and this team, being able to come out here and work every day. Coach McVay coaches is hard, detailed. I think that's something for a vet guy that I can appreciate. It's very detail specific coaching. It helps me learn. It allows me to ask questions and be able to learn things pretty quickly.
What fires you up the most? I mean, you're a wideout. Every offensive guy I know always wants the ball, especially this guy right here. Lining up with Cooper Kupp, catching passes from Matthew Stafford, or being in a Sean McVay offense? What excites you more?
All three of those things, man. Again, being able to come into a winning environment, an offense that's proven to have success, being able to come in and, challenge myself to be great and to be on the details each and every day has just allowed me to get better and get better every single day. So just, again, continuing to try to do that. But, all of those things is, it's a big reason why I'm here.
Now, big shoes, you come in, offense, won a Super Bowl. What has kind of been the atmosphere been like? Has it been a lot of pressure on you? Or just kind of just like, hey, you're just one of the guys, we're just going back to work?
No, it hasn't, man. It's just, for me, it's just about being myself. How can I be the best version of myself each and every day? And then everything else will take care of itself. That's just being out here, like I said before, being in the details, learning all their concepts, but not just learning the concepts, but it's, being able to bring my playmaking to those concepts, as far as learning the lines on paper, but not just allowing those to be lines. It's bringing those lines to life.
You've been the new guy. I mean, in college you were the new guy, Jacksonville, then Chicago. I mean, but you're walking into defending Super Bowl champions. Isn't that a little daunting, a little intimidating coming into a program like this?
It's exciting. It's exciting. Again, like I said before, for me as a competitor, for me as a player, you wouldn't want it any better. You want to join a great group of guys. Guys who've had success. Guys who know what it takes. Guys who know what it feels like. That's the kind of group that you want to be around.
Well, the question for me is, you had these battles with Jalen Ramsey and Jackson. You had him when he was here with the Rams and you were with the Bears. Now we get the 3.0 version. Are you ready? Are you ready to dominate this? Like, we know he's going to say he wins every battle, but from you.
I'm looking forward to it, for sure, always. Again, like you said before, man, we had some great training camp battles, over the years in Jacksonville. So being able to bring that element, here, I think it's nothing better, like I said before, than to be able to have those challenges in training camp, before the season. When you're going up against guys like Jalen and some of the guys we have on defense and our defensive structure and things like that, once you get to the season, playing against guys, you've seen a lot of those things before. You've seen hard press coverage, on third down, backside with Jalen. You've seen that all camp. So once you get to the season, you can take those things, and kind of learn from them. And as you get to the season, fine-tune some other things.
I was looking over your numbers, and I was telling Maurice, I'm like, he had a 1,400-yard season, 1,200-yard season. I'm like, well, who's throwing him the football? I can't remember any of your quarterbacks. So there's got to be a part of you. I know Rams fans are excited to see you with an arm talent like Matthew Stafford. Like, you can actually get better as a receiver with a guy like this.
I mean, definitely. Again, I think the biggest thing, as far as being with Matthew, he throws one of the best balls we've seen, but also, the intelligence that he has as a quarterback, how he's able to, maneuver defenses and things like that. He does a lot of things that I've never even seen, as I've been watching film across the league. He does things that you've never seen before, honestly.
Like the no-look pass?
The no-look pass, and again, how he's able to move coverage, even his communication, pre-snap and what he's seeing, all those things go into it. Each and every day we're out here, as we're progressing through things and running through things, it's constant communication as far as if you see this like this or if they play it like this, and just making sure that we're always on the same page and seeing everything through the same set of eyes.
Well, okay, so we talk about Matthew Stafford, we always know the games. Every game he checks a play or three.
Right.
At the line of scrimmage. How tough was it to come here as a new guy and be able to kind of get on the swing of things? I don't know if he did it day one or day two, but what was it like trying to understand, like, you may be checking a play from last year that they ran that you haven't even been installed yet, and how was it?
Yeah, it's gone that from day one. I think that Coach McVay, has done a great job as far as kind of putting everything on the plate, just kind of throwing me in the fire and and just, allowing me to learn it, and I've been able to pick up on things and grasp things quickly as I'm going out here on the field. If it's something that I may not know, or as I go back and watch film, I'm able to process that and learn that. But as a receiver and as a skill position, that's what you want. You never want any wasted play. You want to look to see if he sees that this is the best look and this is the best play for this coverage. That's what you want.
I heard the playbook on you when the Rams were getting ready to play you in Chicago was impossible to jam off the line. I would love to give you a shot right here. Can I try to grab you one time? No, really? No, that's not going to happen. No, just saying. No, but look, what do you think you can bring to an offense like this? We know what you can do. We know what your numbers say, but as far as the intangibles, what do you think you bring to this offense, bring to this football team?
Yeah, I think for me, as you just spoke to kind of press coverage, I'm a player who I invite press. I enjoy it. Going against press coverage is something that, I've enjoyed since I've stepped foot in this league. So being able to win some one-on-one backside, concepts, but also being able to occupy, some of the intermediate stuff across the field, and being able to add some run after the catch and things like that. I think for me, I've always prided myself on not being one-dimensional and being able to have, all parts of my game be fine-tuned. That's red zone, deep stuff, intermediate, and short stuff. So again, like I said before, this is an offense that occupies every single level of the field.
Alan, thank you for joining us, man. Look, you got to get through me. You can either go through me or around me, whatever you want right there. No, good stuff.
I definitely take my chances going around. So.
Well, thank you for joining us, man.
I appreciate it.
When you were a star player, did you actually show up to OTAs?
I did the first couple times,
yeah.
And then someone clipped me, and I had a meniscus, and after that, I was kind of like, I don't know. But I think it's the culture. We heard Alan talk about the culture, guys being here, working hard, understanding that for him, it's important for him to get here because he needs to have that full grasp of the offense. There's so many plays, so many checks, so many different things that we understand from Sean McVay's offense and Matthew Stafford, what he sees. And as Alan said, he wants to be on the same page with your quarterback as well as Cooper Kupp and everyone else. You want to be able to, especially coming to a team that just won the Super Bowl tomorrow.
Yeah.
You want your play to be right up there with theirs as you step on the field week one.
Brokenhearted about guys who aren't here. You know what I'm saying? But, I'm more encouraged when I see guys like him. And you said he wanted to be an agent when he's done?
Oh, well,
I can see it, yeah.
So I really wish we could have got to that. One of the things we always talked about, he wants to help his brothers. He wants to help guys that get into the league and help them stay in the league. And it's, a guy that came here, and you can hear in his voice how he talks, right?
No doubt.
He's detail-oriented and how he wants to be a part of everything. I thought it was a great fit. I didn't want to say anything when I saw him at the Combine this year because I was like, hey, man, come on over to L.A. Let's do this. Run this thing back one more time. But I didn't want to do it because I didn't want any illusion. But he found his way home.
Well, I played against one team that went back-to-back. It was Denver. I played them in '97, and I think they were second in the AFC West, won the Super Bowl. The next year, they got better. Yes. Division winners. I think they went in as the 1 seed and went back-to-back. So, you're upset about guys who aren't here, but with him, your offense could actually get a step better with guys that size.
No question. I think the other thing is we don't talk about his catch radius. Right?
Yeah.
As being a 6'3", 6'4" guy, the ability to move, and some of the passes, if you go and look at his highlights, and I encourage our fans to look at his highlights, some of the catches, the way he's able to torque his body around and catch the ball, being able to toe drag swag or slide his toes that we always see. Like, he can do all that. And another part is, he talked about it a little bit, it's the Jalen Ramsey effect. When you have those
I can't wait to see that.
It's going to be a beautiful thing. And then the other thing, I know we're not really supposed to talk about it, but can we just imagine?
What?
OBJ.
Oh, see, don't say it. Don't say it.
Like,
don't say it.
A little mix of how things may work out. Again, the Rams have done a great job of setting themselves up offensively for sure.
Right.
To have a great season. So
well, ask me how worried I am about Matthew Stafford not throwing at OTAs. Go ahead and ask me. I don't care. I don't care at all. Give the guy some rest. We know he's going to be money when it comes September.
But he's here getting his footwork.
Yeah.
He just resting his arm. He's doing all the drills and everything. As the first guy. I love that. I love this for the Rams. I love what Sean McVay is doing because DeMarco, we both know. We still want to get our work in, but we want to play for a long period of time.
And Wolford wants to play. This is the only time he gets to play, hopefully, from last year. My eyes went right to the offensive line because that's what they do. I was watching Joe Noteboom at left tackle, getting his reps in. So you're going to miss Big Whit. You're going to miss that leadership. But Joe Noteboom, I think he's ready for his curtain call right now.
No question.
Yeah.
He's done a phenomenal job in the absence. And we could talk about this all day. I just love right now you're seeing the fundamental sides of football. A lot of individual drills, a lot of guys perfecting their craft. And that's what's going to get you over that hump when the game gets tough.
It's football, man. Thank goodness all this basketball, baseball nonsense. We're back on the grass. All right, that's it for week 1. Rams OTA recap. That's Maurice Jones-Drew. I'm DeMarco Farr. We'll catch you guys next time.